Hey everyone, it's Tammy Nicholson, and I am here to bring you the What is Coaching webinar. I'm not sure what brought you here tonight, whether you are a friend of a coach on our team, or if you're someone looking to make some extra income, or someone who just really loves Beachbody and wants to learn what this coaching thing is all about. Whatever the reason is, you are in the right place, because tonight we are going to go over what this Beachbody coaching thing is all about. But first, I want to give you a little bit of background about me and how I got started and all that fun stuff. So, I am Tammy Nicholson, and I am a one-star diamond coach. And basically, what that means is I've grown a team of over 100 coaches in my organization. I'm a happily married mother of 2 daughters, and I have a master's degree in organizational management. Do not think just because I have a master's degree that one is required for this business, because it definitely is not. I am mentored by one of the top coaches in the organization. She is my mentor, Monica Ward, and she has just been inducted to the Millionaire Club within Beachbody, and that means that she has earned over $1 million working her Beachbody business from home. And we're going to talk more about Monica a little bit later. I have been a Beachbody customer since 2012, and I have won, that same year, I won a trip to Hawaii from Beachbody for our transformation stories. Once I committed to working the business, I've won the incentive trip to Disney World and also to the cruise that we had just this last March. And also a Success Club All-Star Legend, meaning I have committed to my business for over 2 years. So a little bit about me. Before I found Beachbody, I was your classic yo-yo dieter. I tried every single workout program, every single diet, from the cabbage soup diet to Slim Quick. I can't even remember all the ones that I've tried, but I basically tried everything, and they would work for a while. But like maybe many of you, the second you stopped doing the program, they wouldn't work anymore. And so I struggled to find something that I could do for the long term. This made me very shy and self-conscious of the way that I looked, the way I felt, and I really just didn't have much confidence in myself. I became a stay-at-home mom after having my first daughter, and really, I still struggled to find my way. I mean, I always felt that I wanted to do something to contribute to our household income, to make things easier, especially when we got into some financial difficulty with the crash of the real estate market, and we had some rental properties, and then my husband lost his job. Well, actually, his position was eliminated. The whole division that he was working for was eliminated in 2008, so it left us without an income, and we were seeing anywhere from $500 to $1,000 in the red every single month that we had those rental properties because they weren't rented. We also had a point when one of our rentals up in Flagstaff was completely trashed, to the point of disrepair. There was no way we could afford to get it fixed. So we basically got ourselves into a lot of debt over the course of the next couple of years. So definitely, family vacations were nothing that were in our immediate plans, and we were struggling. Well, after finding Beachbody and committing to getting ourselves out of the situation, can say I'm a confident business owner. I own a home fitness business where I, am more healthy and fit than I've ever been. I found a solution that works. You eat healthy, you exercise, and you fuel your body with the proper nutrition, and that's essentially the foundation of our business. Successfully work from home, where I'm able to work around my daughter's school schedules, all their activities. We've been in our new home for about 2 years now, and it's everything that was on our wish list. It's funny that our girls sometimes say, we put a wish list down when we were looking for a house, and a pool and stairs, that's what they wanted, and so we got a house with a pool and stairs. We are virtually months away, like maybe 2 to 3 months away from being out of credit card debt, which is exciting. And as a result of Beachbody, I can say we have taken regular family vacations, most of them being paid for by the company. So how do we find this company, Beachbody? Well, Jason actually was my husband here, and he was in San Diego, happened to see an infomercial for Power 90. This was the program that was out way before the most popular one of P90X. And he had seen the infomercial several times, and at the time we were dating, and he convinced me to go ahead and try it with him. And so I was on board. I was like, okay, I can do that. I didn't have a ton of weight to lose, but as a result, I did lose about 7 pounds, 11 inches or so. But again, it was a transformation story, and we committed to the 90 days. We got great results, and as a result of that, we were rewarded with a trip to Hawaii with Beachbody and the trainers. And it was the second time they had actually done a trip like that. So it was pretty exciting, and really from that time, we have been Beachbody advocates and customers since then. We became coaches in 2008 when the opportunity became available, and it became available in 2007. We're going to go over that a little bit more. So this was before I had kids on these two photos here. Of course, what happens after you have babies? Well, you kind of lose the pre-baby body, but guess what? You can get it back. So this was me after I had my second daughter, about 8 or 9 weeks postpartum, and less than a year later, I would say, is that after picture. And I've been able to maintain that after, since that time. So Beachbody programs really do work. A little bit about Beachbody. You may have seen a lot of these logoed programs advertised on TV. Beachbody started in 1998 as a company, highly reputable, and they were really an infomercial business where they would advertise their products on TV for 30 minutes, and people would call in and order them. And a lot of times people wouldn't do the programs. And so what happened was they were finding people would connect with other people via their website on their message boards, very much like Jason and I did when we first did Power 90. We logged on to beachbody.com and found other people who were doing the same program starting around the same day, and we would keep each other accountable. And so Beachbody saw that as an opportunity to, turn this into a business model that allowed people who were already coaching people online to really be able to earn an income by helping other people with the programs that they were doing. And so Beachbody spends over $100 million every year in advertising, and all of the infomercials that they put on TV do very well. They've had at least maybe 3. Insanity, P90X, and TurboFire have all been ranked very high on the infomercial ratings. A lot of the products may have seen advertised or endorsed by celebrity athletes in the NFL, NBA. I think I've seen some tennis players doing them. The Victoria's Secret models use Brazil butt lift. I mean, there's so many celebrity trainers or celebrities that use the Beachbody programs. So Team Beachbody is actually the business model that allows people like us to become coaches and own our own business. So Beachbody is the parent company, and Team Beachbody is the arm of the network marketing business model. And that is a little bit about Beachbody. So what makes us unique? Well, first of all, like I mentioned in the previous slide, the notoriety of the fitness programs. People really know, like when you are asking anybody if they've heard of P90X or Insanity, I think the majority of the people on this call or watching this webinar are going to know or have seen one of those programs or know something about it. And maybe they might even have one sitting on their shelf. So it's the notoriety of the fitness programs combined with the how well they work. I mean, the before and after pictures that you see are real. I mean, my husband and I are living proof of them, and we have many, many friends who have used these programs and have seen a transformation by just committing to them. The people that you really meet through Beachbody is amazing. The integrity of the people, the integrity of the corporate office, the mission that we're serving. It's all about helping other people live healthy, fulfilling lives. And the obesity epidemic in this country is so huge that, there's a tremendous opportunity to create an awesome income by just committing to help other people. The communities and friendships that you establish, I know that, there are so many people out there that are, just making all sorts of connections from people that serve the same mission. I mean, when you are around other people who are like-minded and they really want to serve others and make their lives better, it's really a community like none other. And one thing that makes it so unique is the accountability, because you can get a fitness program or you can get a bag of, a protein shake or whatever. But if you're not accountable to someone else, chances are you're not going to be as committed to it. Life gets busy. We all know that. And so when you have someone to be accountable to, it really makes success more achievable. Beachbody also provides freedom. The freedom that you can get by working this business and having your own company or having your own business to work. You're able to, be there for your kids' activities at school and get out of financial crisis like my husband and I did, and, work from home, and you don't have to ask for time off, and you don't have to, do all those other things that you do when you have to report to a 9-to-5 job. The nutrition products that Beachbody offers stem from our number one continuity product of Shakeology, which is a nutrient-dense health shake. We don't call it a weight loss shake because while it does help you lose weight, that's not the only purpose. The purpose, we're not telling you to replace 2 meals a day with Shakeology. We believe that this product is got the highest level of nutrition in it, and it gives you energy, and it helps you control your cravings, and it regulates your digestive system. And we deem it the healthiest meal of the day. So regardless of if you have to lose weight, chances are that you will lose weight if you need to lose weight, because when you fuel your body with the proper nutrition, then it can perform to its highest level. So if you need to lose weight, you will probably lose weight. If you need to gain weight, I've had people use Shakeology that used it to gain weight because they needed to gain weight. So by putting those nutrients in your body will do what it's designed to do to operate to the highest level. And just reiterating the mission statement that Team Beachbody serves, it's really helping people achieve their goals and enjoy a healthy, fulfilling life. And that is really, really impressed upon the coaching community. And the more that you can do that, the more successful that you'll be in an online fitness business. So I've given you a little bit of background about Team Beachbody and my story and how I got started. So now you might be wondering what I do all day long. Well, there is a method to the madness. I am on Facebook a lot because that's where I generally build my business. And that's where a lot of people are having success. So we like to call it kind of an online fitness business, but that's not the only way that you can build it. People are fitness instructors, and they build their business locally with the people that are in their fitness classes. People build it, face to face by going to networking group meetings. There's all different ways. But essentially, what a coach does is they are a product of the product. So they use Shakeology as their nutrition, as the building block for their nutrition. They are familiar and do workout programs from home. Not to say they don't actually work out at the gym as well, because many coaches do. And leading by example. So you really can't be a coach and be eating out at fast food and junk food for every meal of your day. I personally am someone who believes in moderation. And so, yes, you might see my car drive through somewhere every once in a while, but it's leading by example. You have to be open and willing to share what you're doing with others, because if you're not open to sharing what you're doing, coaches, no one will know. So as a coach, we need coaches share what they're doing. A lot of coaches share what they're doing on Facebook. You help each other, you help others stay accountable to their workouts by holding virtual or in-person workout groups or challenge groups, we call them. So as a coach helps with that. Then you earn a commission on any orders that you generate through doing these activities, and you can duplicate your efforts by building a team. Because when you make yourself, you train someone to do what you do, then you're duplicating your efforts, and that's essentially what you're doing by building a team. So what a coach does not have to do? Well, coaches definitely do not have to be a fitness or nutrition expert. Yes, those things can help, and it actually determines kind of where your target market is based on where you're personally at in your journey. But if you definitely do not have to be at your goal weight. You don't have to stock your garage with lots of inventory. If someone orders something, they don't come to you to buy it, they order through your website. You don't have to handle any cash or credit card transactions. As I mentioned, it goes all through your website. And the last thing is, you don't have to be a salesperson. If you will just share what you're doing and tell people about it and believe in it, we do not like our coaches to be salespeople. It doesn't mean my husband is in sales. So, it's not that you don't have, if you're in sales, you can't do this. But when it comes to the Beachbody programs, you don't have to be a salesperson. A lot of people, when I talk to them about being a coach, they say, "Oh, I don't think I could do this because I'm just not a salesperson." And I say, "Great, that's good, because you don't want to be a salesperson when you're doing Beachbody. You want to share what you're doing with others and not just try and sell it. You're trying to help people, and the more people you can help, the more income you will earn because you're doing it for others." So I like this image that says Beachbody coaching. Number one is be the best you can be by being a product of the product, helping others be the best they can be, and then repeat. Love that. So a couple transformation stories I wanted to share with you. The first one is my mentor, Monica Ward, and she started Beachbody as a customer, like many of you are customers, and she was a school teacher. And she started little workout groups at school with her teacher friends, and kind of the concept of fit clubs were born. And she got great results, and people started seeing what she was doing, and she was just sharing it with her friends. And so when the coaching opportunity came around, she was one of the founding coaches. And she has maintained her weight loss and has gotten, great success with her business. And it all started with getting just a few of her friends to work out together at her school. She was a kindergarten teacher. The next one is one of my newest coaches, Bernadette, and her transformation story. She's still in the process of her transformation, but she did the 21-day fix and lost 13.5 pounds in just 21 days. And so she was spotlighted one of the weeks prior as our transformation of the week. So, we help people, whether they're coaches or customers, get results using our programs. And I just like this quote from the 21-day fix of one of the challengers I had in my group of how just the kind of results that you can get from some of our programs. In just her first week, she lost 7 pounds and 1.5 inches in her hips. And so, this was all done in a virtual challenge group. And, that's how we do that's the basis of how we do the business. So why would you want to become a coach? If you've been thinking about for a while, here are some reasons of why you would want to become a coach. Well, first of all, you get a 25% discount on all of the products. So if you are, drinking Shakeology, you could get a 25% discount. If you want a new fitness program, 25% discount. You also get to set your own hours. You work when you want to work and where you want to work. So if you want to go out of town for the weekend and you just bring your laptop and you can check in on your accountability groups and you can, do what you need to do and then get back to your fun. Mentioned before that no inventory. The startup costs, which we'll go over in a little bit, are very low. You get personalized websites without having to, worry about learning how to build your own and the costs that are incurred with building your own. There's state-of-the-art training available, both through Beachbody Corporate as well as through our entire organization. And, if you are someone who just wants to do something meaningful and you want to help people and you enjoy fitness, you can help other people change their lives. And I can't tell you the amazing feeling that you get when someone comes to you and says, oh my gosh, you really helped me change my life. I still remember the first time someone told me that. And, it's just something that, you can't really explain when someone tells you that. So, that's a huge reason why you can become a coach. So how do you earn money? Well, first way is a 25% commission on anything that you sell. So that discount that you get when you are a coach, if you want to buy your own products, it also translates into a 25% commission should you sell a program or a product to somebody else, and that's paid weekly. A 50% commission on a club membership. So when somebody joins the Team Beachbody Club for $38.88 every 3 months, you will receive half of that. If you decide that you want to build a team and duplicate your efforts by recruiting coaches to join you and be your business partner, you can then earn bonuses on the sales that they make. You can earn incentive trips and special prizes when Beachbody Corporate does special prizes. You can win, logoed gear, hats, all kinds of different stuff for hitting goals. And really, there's no high pressure. Like if you just want to get your discount every month and enjoy the wholesale discount, that's fine. So there's no sales quotas. You kind of set the pace. In our organization, we definitely believe that you have to have goals to succeed, because if you really don't know where you're going, like if you don't have a goal in mind, then you're not going to end up anywhere. So people with goals succeed because they know where they're going. It's as simple as that. I love that quote. And people don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. And, in this business, it's more of it's a relationship business. It's not how many sales can you make, how much, whatever. It's really like, how many people do you care enough about to share this with and potentially help them change their life? Success is really something that we do together. You would never sign up as a coach on our team and be left, wondering what you're going to do next. While the success of your business is really up to you, you decide, how much you want to make, how much time you're going to put into it. We will guide you and help you set goals to make you achieve your success that you're trying to reach. We have an online training system. We have training groups on Facebook that help you to stay on track. We also have an email training course that you can get signed up for to be trained at your own pace. Each day you can get an email that will have a training. So we have, that type of training. We have team calls and mentoring calls available. But above all, it's really, the pace is set by the goals that you want to achieve. And, the more success that you have as a coach, it's just more fulfilling for us to see you succeed as a new coach and to help you succeed, because that's really when our team begins to grow and flourish. But in the end, If you treat your business like a business, it will pay you like a business. If you treat your business like a hobby, it will cost you like a hobby. So how do you get started? The best value to join is the challenge pack. We have several different types of challenge packs, and each one comes with a free coach upgrade. So should you decide that you don't want to join our team, you do get a free coach upgrade, and that waives the $39.95 starter fee. So you can actually save $39.95 to get started with the challenge pack. If you decide, it also comes with your business starter kit and your first month business services fee. Now that $15.95 per month is the service fee, and it covers the cost of all your websites. You're going to get a Shakeology website, a Team Beachbody website, the coach training website, and an Ultimate Reset website. And all of those websites are maintained by Beachbody. You don't have to do anything except for update your phone number and maybe a little section about you. And that $15.95 is all you have to pay. Beachbody also handles all the customer support, meaning anything related to their order, Beachbody is going to handle that. So, that $15.95 is such a small business fee to have your own at-home business. And you can also cancel this business at any time if you decide it's not for you, even in your first month. You can cancel it at any time. So if your first month you don't want to continue it, then you can actually get your money back in that first month. Something new and exciting that just came out, I just found out about it today, is a new Showcase Challenge Pack. And this is an amazing deal. You get all the programs here, the $3.95, or the 3 programs, the 21-day fix, the T25, the P90X3, and all of the things here, Shakeology on Home Direct, the trial membership in the club. Let's see what else you get. The tote bags there. And all of those, I forgot to put the price on there, but I think it's $2.95. I'm going to double check it real quick for you here. But so you get all of those for $2.95, and it's a savings of, hold on. Yeah, $2.95. And you actually earn commission on the whole pack. And so all of that for $2.95. I can't believe I forgot to put the price on there. See, you don't even have to be perfect to do this business, because this literally just came out today. So I was super excited to get it on here, and then I forgot to put it on there, put the price on there. But it is $2.95. And it includes a month of Shakeology. A super great deal if you are serious about this and want to get started started right. All of these programs are under 30 minutes each. Tremendous deal. If I was someone getting started, this is definitely the way I would go. If you're just looking to get a single program, we do have a special promotions in June, which are the Hip Hop Abs Rockin' Body Challenge Pack. It's called the Dance Challenge Pack for just $140 to start your own home fitness business. And then the Insanity Challenge Pack is $160. So that one is an incredible value because it's normally $205 for that Insanity one. And so great value in the special June promotions. So you've heard about the company and all of the reasons why you should become a coach, and you think it sounds great, but you're just not sure where you might fit in. And so I want to just briefly cover the different types of coaches, and then you can decide kind of where you think you might fit in. The first one is a wholesale customer. And really, this is just someone who wants to take advantage of the 25% discount. They love Shakeology, and they just want the discount. And that's perfect. Team players also love the products, have had success with the programs, and maybe want to just be part of the amazing community and earn a couple $100 to pay for the price of their Shakeology, and to maybe earn a little bit of an income. The third category of coach is a business builder. And these are people who want to earn an income. They're going to commit to doing daily activities to to reach their goals. They're going to set their goals. And these are the people who I really work with, mentoring one-on-one, to really help them grow their business into something that could turn into a full-time income. So the 3 types of coaches are there for you to kind of think about which category you might fit into. And it doesn't matter. Like, we really do love every single type of coach that we have. I can tell you I have a type of those a type of coach from each of those categories on my team. And, I talk to them as much or as little as they want to talk to me, so we love all of our coaches. So why would you want to wait? I mean, this opportunity really is amazing. And now is the time really to get started. We have a huge coach summit coming up. It's our annual convention, and we leave a week from Tuesday, so a week from tomorrow. And one of our biggest program launches that are going to come out is a program called PIO. And every time a new program comes out, it creates tremendous momentum in the business. So that momentum with a new product launch, and I'm sure there's going to be other product launches announced during that coach summit, there will be trainings, and all of the coaches will come back and have lots of information to share with our team to help everyone grow their business even faster. And so now is the time to get started. Get yourself set up and ready for that launch of a brand new program coming out. It really is going to be an amazing thing. So the next steps that you want to do is contact the coach who invited you to this webinar. Find out, if you have any questions, they'll go ahead and answer those for you, and, help you pick the challenge pack that's right for you. Because we have actually a program, each program that we have most of them have a challenge pack associated with, and it really is the best value because it waives that coach enrollment fee. And then you can get started and become a Ripcord Rockstar with us. And so I want to leave you with a quote. And I want you to ask yourself if what you're doing today is getting you closer to where you want to be tomorrow. And if it's not, really consider this coaching opportunity as a way for you to, hit those goals and to dream bigger and to really, find the thing that's going to make you want to do more and be more. But wait, we have a surprise giveaway. Since our Coach Summit is next week, I wanted to do a surprise giveaway for any new coach that joins our team for the next week. So between now and next Monday, hot off the press, I'm getting them tomorrow, are our new team t-shirts. This is just the front of them that I got today to proof. So no one even has these t-shirts yet. And I would like to give any new coach that signs up on our team for the next week one of these team t-shirts for free. You're not going to have to buy it. It'll be your free team t-shirt. And also, any new coaches that join between now and next Monday will be entered into a raffle drawing for either the Combat program or a copy of Body Gospel. So if you've been thinking about this and been wondering if now's the time to get started, I think now is the time. And I would love to see you become a Ripcord Rockstar with us today. Thanks so much for joining us tonight on our webinar, and I hope you have a wonderful day.